Hey guys, so today I'm here with my Booktubeathon TBR. Now normally for Booktubeathon, the last 3 Booktubeathons, I've attempted to complete all the challenges and I've gotten close. I usually don't have to double up on challenges, but this year is going to be a little different because I'm working full time, so I'm not going to have as much time to read as I normally do, but I'm going to be doubling up on a lot of challenges and I'm hopefully going to be able to complete 6 of the 7 challenges. The only one I'm not going to attempt is read 7 books. So let's go ahead and get started with the TBR. The first challenge is to read a book with yellow on the cover. For that, I'm going to be reading This Is What Happy Looks Like by Jennifer E. Smith. I've been putting off this book for a long time. I got it for Christmas last year, and I have not read it yet. I loved her book, The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight, and I also read another one of her books, I can't think of the name right now, and I didn't like it quite as much. So maybe that's why I'm a little hesitant to pick this one up, but I've heard really good things about this book. I'm really excited to finally get to this one, hopefully during Booktubeathon. The next challenge is to read a book only after sunset, and for this challenge my strategy is going to be to pick something that's quick, that I can get through pretty easily, but it's not something that I'm going to be so into that I won't be able to put it down, just in case I have to put it down. So I've decided to read The Taming of the Shrew by Shakespeare. I have seen this play performed before, so it's not going to be like a thing where I need to keep reading and find out what happens because I'm familiar with the story, and it's also super short, and I usually fly through Shakespeare plays pretty quickly, so I'm hoping I will be able to read this in the few hours that I have after the sun goes down. And I'm also going to be doubling up with this book and completing the challenge of reading a book that's older than you, and obviously it was written in the 1600s, so obviously it's older than me by a lot. There weren't a whole lot of books that I was interested in that were published before I was born, but that was one of them, so I'm going to go ahead and read that. Next challenge is to read a book that you discovered through BookTube. And for that one, I'm going to be reading The Martian by Andy Weir. I don't think I had ever heard of this book until BookTube. And obviously it's a movie too, which brings me to the next challenge, which is just to read a book-to-movie adaptation and watch the adaptation. So hopefully I'll be getting to this one and watching the movie as well. I've heard really good things about it. I've heard it's very science-y based, which is good because I'm a chemistry major, and so I like anything to do with science, and I don't think I've ever actually read a book that had a lot of science basis to it, so I'm super excited to get to it. And the last challenge is to read a book by one of your favorite authors. This one I had a little hard time at first because I was thinking that I had read all of the books by my favorite authors already, but I realized that I still hadn't read Sisters Insanity by Gail Forman. This was one of her first books that she published, and it was recently reprinted in paperback, and I bought it. And Gail Forman is one of my favorite authors. She's written 2 of my favorite books, which are Where She Went and Just One Day. So she's definitely one of my favorite authors, and I was really happy that I saw that this book I still have left to read, and it's super short, so it's perfect for a readathon. And also, if I don't get to This Is What Happy Looks Like, this also has yellow on the cover, so that can count for that challenge. So that's all I have for my Booktubeathon TBR. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye!